Hi friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Amy, better known as Amy Girl, and today we're going to be working in one of my creative journals, but we're going to be doing a little bit of a different thing here. Normally, every time I do a spread, or most of the time when I do a spread, I'm kind of showing how I do my, like Dutch doors or whatnot. But this particular time, I am going to try to just do a regular spread without doing any Dutch doors. I know, weird, right? But we're going to be using this sticker book that I got from Estarcase, I think that's the name of it, and it's a beautiful sticker book. It is geared more towards your brown and cream, like your neutral colors. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to kind of pull this in, just see what I can create since I'm not really having to do any like Dutch doors. I think this pretty, would be kind of fun. This sticker book has a lot of like your desserts, and it is a pretty hefty sticker book, meaning that it has a lot of stickers that you can kind of use on your spreads. Now, they're not going to be um, Dutch door friendly, such as like your stickers that are flipped and have multiple images. No, I don't think any of these images honestly repeats. But these sticker books are kind of fun because they just give you a lot of variety. As you can see right here, we get animals in here. You get a bunch of girls. You also get little decor stickers like this is more geared towards like coffee, and you get cakes and stuff. Those shoes are very cute. But you see your girls are kind of like dressed snazzy, I guess is what you can say. But the sticker book is really good. I like to get these particular sticker books from, I think you can get them anywhere, honestly, you guys. You can get them from Journal Say, you can get them from Temu. I think even Amazon offers them, not as broadly as some of the journal websites, but they do offer them. I think another one is called Journal Tale. I mean, they're everywhere. And I like these books, like I said, more so than I do the PET tape. However, I really haven't dealt with PET tape, but I think I just like the book better. That way I can just kind of flip through it. So again, what we're going to be doing this time is just kind of, oh yeah, y'all, here is my washi tape thing. All of these washi tapes are your 3 milliliter washi tapes. And I got these off of Amazon. I will link them in the description down below. But you know how I come on here and I'll be like, I don't know where I got my washi tape from. The ones that I'm going to be using in today's video, I do know where they're from. This one right here came from Temu, I believe. It may have came from Amazon, but I think it was Temu. So anyway, I'm picking out my washi tape that I think I'm going to use within this video. But again, we're going to be kind of doing something that's just like no Dutch doors. And I'm excited about it because a lot of us do not do Dutch door spreads. And I know that sometimes Dutch doors can be very intimidating, and it doesn't have to be. You can create a spread without doing any Dutch doors, meaning you can create mine is going to be like a whole spread that is geared towards a week, like a week's worth of journaling. However, it is going to be done on different pages where all of the pages are going to come together. So I will show you how we are going to incorporate this into the spread and make it fun. In my videos, if you are new to my channel, I don't like to talk a lot. I do come in and talk just so that I can tell you a little bit about what I'm kind of going for or the stickers that I'm using. I'll talk a little bit like that, but for the most part, I just like people to just watch me put my spreads together and just kind of like chill and vibe with me as I am creating my journal spread. So I don't do a lot of talking. You will get to see how I create and just kind of like follow along with the music and just relax, because that is kind of sort of what I like to do. So I figured, why not just bring what I like to do to the platform, and maybe there's somebody else out there that may like to do the same thing. So I'm gonna stop right now rambling and go ahead and play some music, and I'll come back on and chit chat with you in just a little bit.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no
Alright, you guys, so basically what I'm doing here is just creating me some boxes by using some thin washi tape. I don't know why I have gotten, I don't know, this has become like one of my favorite things. I do have the capability of being able to go and like print me off some boxes so that I can have them, but for some reason when I tried this out in my last two videos, like it's stuck, and I'm like, I like the way that these boxes actually turn out by me making them. Now, this could go for any of you guys that do not have the that do not have access to like a printer, or to be able to have, to print your own stickers, or you don't want to go and purchase physical stickers that are actually, like sent to you, because there are companies out there that does have stickers that's geared towards your functionality, or being able to just be function stickers where you can go and buy boxes, and you can buy um, like your regular wording that you may use like in any planners. You know how to have to-do list, to buy that type of planner. You can buy boxes that's already pre-made for you. The easiest way that I would say, if I was going to purchase them, I probably would purchase them through Etsy. And the reason that I like Etsy so much is because, you guys, Etsy is so unlimited. Like, you can go to Etsy and pretty much get anything that you're looking for. And the stickers are fairly cheap when you do buy the printable spreads that's already, geared towards whatever it is that you're wanting to create. So like, for instance, if you're looking for something for St. Patrick's Day or Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, they have printable spreads. People do go out and look at this right here. Like, I've used this tape so much that I'm I was down to the last of the roll, so I had to throw it away. But people do make printables like that geared towards whatever it is that you're looking for. And Etsy makes it just a place that you can go to that has unlimited stickers. If you have access to be able to print those stickers out, the thing that I like about printable stickers over having your own, like the physical sticker in front of you, is that once you purchase something from Etsy, it becomes yours. So if you wanted to use the sticker over and over again, you could do that because that kit is now yours. Once you run out of it in physical form, you have to either repurchase or hope that it's not sold out. So those are one of my things that I love about just having printable stickers. But again, with the box situation, you can go onto Etsy and you can find functional boxes that they do have, and you can get them printed up in any color that you want them to be in. Now, on my own personal like journal, I don't use boxes, but a lot of people do use boxes. They use them for either the dates, or if they have maybe a different event or something that they had to go to, something that they kind of want to stand out. Those are the reason why the boxes come in hand. Plus, they do fill up some of that empty space. So I love the fact that I can actually take washi tape, and a thin washi tape at that, and make my own boxes. And it's just something that I tried it one time and it stuck. And I actually like the idea of it. Okay, so I have cleaned up the paper and we're going to go to the next spread. One thing that I like about doing, well, it's not the next, yeah, I guess you can call it the next spread, but it's kind of like the same spread. You're just doing different scenes, I guess. I don't know how I would label this, but we're going to the next scene. Yeah, that sounds a little better. We're going to the next scene of the spread. And what I like about this type of method, you guys, is that I don't have to worry about trying to match the stickers up on each side. And I see a lot of these spreads being created more so on your planner, like on planner videos. I don't. I haven't came across yet, doesn't mean that they don't exist, but I haven't came across yet anybody doing these particular type of scenes on journal videos. I see it more so on planner videos, and I also see it when people are doing like a full spread if they are creating a reading journal, and you can do a scene or so on there. But the thing about being, I guess, creative in your way of creation, like you can actually do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I've never done it this way. And I was like, I want to try it. And you guys, I really like the way that the spreads actually turn out when I complete these. And you don't have to think as much about how you're going to make the scene or have the sticker to match up on the back. Now, don't get me wrong. I love doing Dutch doors, but being able to be a little versatile, in doing Dutch doors or maybe one page spreads or even four page spreads without creating Dutch doors, I mean, is unlimited. The world of creativity is unlimited, and you can create your own scene. And I was actually glad that I've tried this because not only was I able to use the sticker book to the fullest, now I didn't use all of the stickers in there, it's a lot of stickers, but I was able to go through the book and actually use stickers that were in the book and make my own scene and really be able to use this book to its full potential, I guess is what I'm saying. Because most of the time when I am using any type of book, or yeah, probably a book, because when I go through and print my kits, I'll pretty much use that whole kit and may leave a couple of stickers behind in the kit that I could use maybe later on in another spread, or something like that. But these books, are geared towards like one thing. And I think the name of this book was Chocolate something, I think. So it's geared around your neutral colors or your brown colors or whatnot. So being able to use this and me use it the way that I am and actually get to use most of the stickers or a good amount of the stickers, I was actually proud of it. I really was. So as you can see, I am just really creating scenes. That's all I'm doing, creating scenes. And I am doing it on a whim because I have no idea how this is going. I just know, oh, I like this sticker. I want to use this sticker, and I'm going to use this sticker. That's kind of how my brain actually works. And I am going to do like I did with my other videos and kind of go back and forth through these spreads and figure out what works where. I cannot finish a whole spread or a whole page, shall I say, without having to flip back and forth. So I'm going to be doing that in this video too. So we're going to continue on. I hope you guys are actually liking the style of video. If you've gotten this far and you like the way that this video is going, with me doing a little bit of talking here, playing you some music that you can kind of vibe to, and then coming back and talking, let me know if you like this type of, this type of journal video, because these are what I actually look for. Instead of just, a lot of talking, I actually like to just watch somebody do something and, kind of go along with the music, whether it be relaxing, whether it be upbeat. I don't know. Yeah, I think it also kind of lets you know about that person's personality without actually speaking. But anyway, just let me know in the comment section if you like these type of videos.
I don't like being on my own. I could use someone to hold. And I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold. Cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away just to figure out who you are. And I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. talk all night, we just let the good times pass and got caught up in our fights. I say I don't mind, but that's a lie. Thought we'd work it out. I've tried to let you go. Memories, they tend to stay. Doesn't matter anyway, 'cause it won't be you, me. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to be holding on to you. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to be holding on to you. Hopeless to be holding on to you.
Okay, so now we're at our last spread, or our last, what did I say I was going to call it, you guys? Our last creative scene. We're on our last creative scene of this whole spread. And this time, I wanted to tell you guys that the stickers that I just placed on the scene before this one, whenever you have any leftover stickers, especially if you're working with flowers, you're cutting in your one, don't be scared to cut your stickers, okay? Make your stickers work for you. You don't work for your stickers. Make your stickers work the way that you need it to work. And if that means that you need to cut your sticker to fit it in an area, then cut that sticker, girl, okay? It is okay. But what I wanted to tell you is that if you're creating, or if you are working with any florals or anything, and you're cutting off your stickers, save your scraps. And what I mean by, don't save like itty bitty scraps that you can't make out what that particular sticker is going to be, but save your scraps when you're going through and you're cutting your stickers, because you never know where that small little piece could fit, or where, it may look good in another area. And then that way you don't have to go through and cut any brand new sticker. You can use your scrap and, in the small area. In this particular scene right here, when I started putting it together, I had the love seat, or the bench, or the couch, or whatever you want to call it. I had it up a little bit because I wanted to put an animal like curled up underneath it, or make it look like it was underneath it, but I didn't see any animal that was like that in the spread. So I was like, well, I'll just move it back over and then try to put an animal over on the side. Some of these kits come with different types of washi tape that you could use, and I do try to use those washi tapes. Now, I do find that with the washi tapes that are in the kit, they just barely fit an A5. So you will get maybe a little bit of wiggle room for the washi strips that they give you, but you won't get a lot to play with, and they generally do not come duplicate. And I told you, most of the stickers in these books are not a duplicate sticker. Um, so you'll just get one of those stickers. But I like to use these washi tapes that are inside of the books as just like a decorative, like, washi, kind of like either in the middle of the page, or maybe on the side, or maybe if I was doing a box or something out of it. That's how I kind of use the washi. But again, your mind may be very different from mine, and you use it however you want. But we're going to continue to make these scenes here, and I'm going to show you how this particular scene comes together, and then I'll come back before the video ends and talk to you just a little bit more. All right, so what we are doing now is just adding deco pieces here and there. And this is where I get lost. I really do. When I go back towards the beginning of my spreads and I'm just looking at them and I'm trying to figure out, where can I place this sticker, or what, this area looks a little, blank. I want to put a sticker here. I kind of will overdo it at times. I really will. But in this particular case, I think how the spreads actually turned out was just phenomenal. Going back and adding pieces here and there, in this one, it just came together. I don't know what it was about it, but it just really came together. So it filled in some of those white spaces that I may not want to be, just kind of want the spread to just kind of seem cohesive, with each other. And the way that you can do that is just by going in and adding little um, decor pieces here and there just to kind of fill out the spread. And this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing it throughout the rest of the pages, just going through, looking at what needs to be cleaned up and placing stickers where I feel they need to go. Anyway, I like the way that this spread actually turned out. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I hope you will decide to stay. If you do want to stay, make sure that you click that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on when I go to upload. Um, Also, let me know down below, how you think the spread turns out. If you would use this in a, like if you would be the one to create something like this, or just what is your creative style altogether? I love to hear from you guys. I love your feedback. I'm just glad that I have a community on here where I can just go and get lost in the world of stickers. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you the next time that I come on, and happy creating as always. Bye, you guys.